Hello and welcome to another Evil Aniki convention vlog. Today we're in the heart of Little Tokyo for Ronin Expo 2023. This is one of my absolute favorite conventions here in the LA area. It's a little bit on the smaller side, it's only a one-day event, but it's got so much heart to give. And if you're a cosplayer, this is definitely an event that you want to check out because they have a huge cosplay contest at the end of the day, and it is just massive. But also, they have more performances throughout the day from idols, from panels, from voice actors, to all sorts of different random types of competitions. And unlike other small conventions, they do have a full panel room with a fully loaded schedule all day long, which you love to see. So before we can get into that sweet, sweet con, we have to get into the line. And let me just tell you, being in the line this year wasn't as bad as it was last year. It wasn't as hot out, and the line was maybe a little bit shorter. It's still a fairly long line if you're not a fan of lines, but it was moving pretty fast. I don't think I was in line for more than 10-15 minutes. And after I get my little wristband here, which comes in super duper handy because there's a 7-Eleven right around the corner, they give me a free poster and a map and schedule. Now, to talk about this free poster real quick, it's really cool. It's like Pokemon mixed with some anime, but why is it Shit Rock? What is Shit Rock? I don't understand what Shit Rock Loves You is. Like, there was no context for this. There was no context on their website or social media. I'm assuming this is probably one of the vendors, but I just don't understand. If you guys can help me fix my ignorance, please leave a comment down below. But heading on into the convention, they have some stalls outside in this main area, and these are a little bit bigger than the ones on the inside, and they got a little bit more room, but it's a little hot out here, so I'm gonna just head straight on inside. So coming inside, I will say the hall this year was thoroughly air-conditioned. Felt really nice to get on inside. And just coming in, you're greeted with a bunch of different types of vendors. There was like a little maid thing and some video games off to the side, which we'll take a little bit of a look at in just a second. But just walking around the edge of the hall here, we could see a lot of the cosplay guests have booths here on the side. And out this window here, we're going to come back to it later, but that's where usually all the cosplayers gather for, you know, photos and stuff. This convention is sort of laid out where it's like vendors in the middle, and then on the sides you've got like activities and people. So you've got like a gaming station over here, and then on the other side you had cosplay, and in the back you have voice actors. So it's like every time you exit a row of a vendor row, you get like some type of something to do or someone to see, which is a nice little touch. And just going through, there's so many cool things that are being sold here. Like, I'm going to point some stuff out here in just a second. Like, this Scooby-Doo Chainsaw Man poster was pretty funny. And just so many cool things. A lot of people like doing these gacha things on their booth nowadays. It's just I feel like it's a little bit of a hassle for me, but I guess it, you know, people like the randomized nature of it. A lot of these vendors are from the LA area, so you'll see them at a lot of different LA events. I've definitely recognized some of these booths from all over the place. And here are the voice actors in the back. As you can see, some of them are very popular and they're making lines down the hall here. And you'll probably notice that, like, some of the rows look a little bit empty, but that's because I was here so early in the day. Once it gets to midday, you can see that like things start to pick up and people start to fill the rows, and you can still see, like, in my footage, people are still setting up some of their booths. But it also, like, during the end of the day, it starts to like slow down in the vendor hall as well, because everyone comes outside for the cosplay contest. So that means if you wanted to do some shopping earlier in the day and later in the day are really good times to come to this event for shopping. But there's definitely a booth here for everyone. This is a very wide range convention. This is the outside area where all the cosplayers gather for their little photo shoots. But enough of the inside, let's get out to the outsides and go check out some panels and events. And the first panel of the day is with David and Mary here from Jujutsu Kaisen. They're both voice actors, and this was a really fun panel. This was earlier in the day. This is on the main stage, and we'll be back out here a few times. I'm gonna have a little bit of each panel, so I'm gonna let them talk for a little bit, and then I'm gonna come back in and, you know, introduce another panel and so on and so forth. But let's hear what they have to say.
This show was just an immediate success, just a massive, just big drop, and then won Anime of the Year after just 1 year, one season. Unbelievable. So, like, you who have a very extensive, awesome career, and so is you as well, but you're just starting, which is so exciting, with anime only. You're anyway, but yeah, for you, my very long-winded question, is what does it feel like getting into this franchise and just be part of this huge wave?
It's thrilling, you know. I mean, I have been at this a long time, you know. I mean, I just turned 29, if you can believe that. No, but no, I've been at this a long time, and so I have a long history and a lot of credits, and I've been at this a while, and so whenever you have something like this, you know, we do the work because we enjoy the work, and it's a fun career, and there's just so many things that are rewarding about it. But when you get something that in particular is both this good, and also we get to share something that is this good, that I'm this passionate about with fans who also are able to enjoy it together with us, that makes it all the more special to me.
Absolutely, I love that. Did you want to reiterate, we had some new people come in to talk about your dive into?
I mean, I just feel the same. I felt like I legitimately won the lottery by my immersion, my baptism into being a part of the anime world is Jujutsu Kaisen. What? Right? So, yeah, fortunate. And then Cyberpunk.
Yeah. Wow, yeah. So you're dropping all these names. I'm just saying.
Yeah. I mean, I don't have the list that David has at all. So, no. You know, I enjoy the
You guys are
handful.
absolutely amazing. And so are you guys. You guys are awesome too.
So like these kids are like some type of pop violin group. They're so talented. I wish I was that talented. The next panel is going to be for Bleach, so let's check this out.
Is it on? Yes. Hi you guys, I'm Karen Strassman, and I play Soyphone, Momo, and Sun.
I'm Tony Oliver, I play Ulquiorra Cipher. Hi there, I'm Steve Staley, I play Toshiro Hitsugaya, as well as Shuhei Hisagi.
Hi, I'm David Vincent, and I play Grimjow Jaggerjack.
If you have a question or a burning sensation of letting out a question, that was horribly it's hot. It's hot. It's been a day. But thank you guys so much for being here.
Burning sensation.
I need a doctor.
There's ointments for that. Yes.
And y'all have a good night.
Okay, now we're inside the panel room, and I'm going to be in here for a little while. This is the first panel I was able to catch, and this is like enhancement ore for cosplay, enhancing your Genshin cosplays. I'm not a Genshin player. They all sort of look the same to me, I'm not going to lie, guys. But they seem to know what they were talking about, and they had a lot of fun in here. This was actually a pretty engaging panel. I feel like at this being a cosplay convention, having a panel for cosplay construction is probably a pretty big pull, if you know what I mean. But yeah, this room was packed with people.
Okay, so we're actually going to do a fun little thing. I hope you guys have a little bit of knowledge. If you don't worry, I will answer it. So, I wanted to point out a few things here, and I want you guys to tell me what it is. And this isn't going to be like, you don't have to go across me just an everyday outfit. So we're going to start with Karina on the left. If you look at her bottom, because I know it's kind of hard to see, what would you say those are? Yeah, we're going to be out and about at the con, so if you guys want to come and chat with us about anything, I'm sure both of us are more than happy to, but thank you guys so much for coming to our channel.
The next panel I was able to catch was the Okamoto Kitchen OVA premiere, and this is Gerald. He's the owner-operator of Okamoto Kitchen, and he's going to talk a little bit about it, and then I'm going to talk to you guys a little bit about it after.
Some incredible help from some fantastic VAs, such as Karen Strassman right here. Magic Bus, they're an animation studio that's been around since 1972. They're one of the only company that I know personally that's older than is Toei. So they're before MAPPA, they're before Trigger, they're before all those companies, right? And even though those companies are great and they're popular today, you can't forget about, you know, some of these guys that started and have been doing it since, like, you know, almost before us.
And unfortunately, I can't give you a preview in this video, but if you want to check out more, I'll put the link for Okamoto Kitchen down in the description below, so you can go give them a subscribe and check it out when it comes out in like a month from now. But yeah, super exciting. Gerald here actually said that he was a VFX artist and he transitioned to owning a food truck after like the 2007 economic crash that happened. And a lot of the food truck stories that they have in this anime are based on his ownership of owning a food truck. And Magic Bus did a bang-up job animating this. It looks like an anime and it feels like an anime.
On it again, it's like money is everything, unfortunately. I mean, if we had like a budget of like even like a few $100,000, we would have been able to do something 10 times better. But you know, honestly, for the limited budget we have, I think we achieved something pretty cool. But more than anything, story-wise, we wanted to tell our story. We didn't want it to be like some other anime. You know, there's some really great anime out there. Obviously, we're all here because of that. But we wanted to do something that was unique to us, and it is very different. You know, one of the most difficult things dealing with a foreign studio like Magic Bus is all of you here in LA, you know how the food truck scene is. Maybe you don't know the inside like I do, but you've been to food trucks. They haven't. You know, their Japanese food truck community is completely different than what goes on in America. So I had to do the preview and explain all this stuff to them. It's like, well, why is this like this? And they're like, oh, okay, that makes sense. You know what I mean? So it would have been really difficult to have a completely Japanese company take on everything without any type of direction. It would have been really, really difficult. So yeah. If you guys have any questions, we'd be happy to answer them. Any questions for Karen specifically, please keep it, you know, for the OVA. She'll be out of the panel a little bit later, and she'd be happy to answer any questions regarding any of the other roles she did. But you know, for this particular presentation, if you have any questions for her, please.
And that panel was super cool. Always love a premiere, but it's time for the next one, which is Intro to Visual Kei and Fan Talk. Is it Visual Kei or Visual Key? I don't know. But this was a fun little panel. They couldn't get the projector to work with their computer, unfortunately, so we ended up having to huddle around their laptop towards the end. But they were good sports about it, and it was a fun time all around. I'll be honest, I had gone over to the 7-Eleven and got some snacks to, you know, munch on for lunch. So I was just chilling while they were doing all this. It was a nice, cool room. This room had, like, a little bit of AC going on, and it was nice and dark. So it was just very calming and good to relax in. Yeah. And these plushies here are like her children. So Visual Key's like about like Japanese pop rock, glam rock. I don't know. It's kind of like an 80s, 90s, early 2000s thing. And if you heard some songs, you'd probably recognize it. They're like really popular songs to use for like anime intros and outros.
An idea or not?
Food? Maybe. Food. I know Goku likes to eat a lot of food. Did you?
Food.
We're in Little Tokyo. Did you see the menu on this whole block is full of like the
East. You know, guys, I did East Kai. Do you know who East Kai is? That was a random thing that just happened. I was already in the studio, already recording for Gohan. Director's like, hey, what do you think about this character? We got about 30 minutes left. What do you think? And I was like, oh, of course, it would sound like this. I was totally joking around.
Really?
But I got the role.
And
I wasn't even trying. I mean, it was just...
It just happened. Yeah. Just hit play and hit record and boom.
Doesn't she sound like that? Come on, it's East Kai. Oh, my. And then Baby Trunks. And then we get to pee on Yajirobe. How fun is that? Sorry, not for real. Come on, it's a cartoon, but still. It was a cool scene. I enjoyed it. Hopefully it was very comedic for you guys as well.
And so this was the last panel I was able to catch, and this is Stephanie. She's the voice of young Goku and young Gohan in Dragon Ball Z in the dub, and she is a ball of energy. Oh my goodness. So she did like a Q&A at first, and they were talking about, you know, Dragon Ball Z and stuff like that. And the person she was just singing to, she was singing. She likes singing. That was her husband there. And they're just having a whole blast of fun. I'm going to have some of the questions that get asked here and some of the funnier segments. She also does like a Kamehameha contest. So we'll check that out in a little bit as well.
Is there any line from any series that you have done that is like your particular favorite? Any character?
Yes! Goku. Okay, woo! Goku's funny. I love comedic humor. I love improv. I love all that stuff. It's kind of like already like kind of my thing. So when it came time to do Goku, there was a lot of opportunities to do improv stuff. And for me, I would just get into the character and they would say, react to picture, right? And we'd go on for like a minute or so. So here he is running, right? Going up the mountain and running across the track. And then next thing you know, he's jumping into the water, right? So it's like, and I actually did. and delivered the sound effect for the water. I was so into it, I couldn't help myself. And of course the director's like, I think we got the sound effects covered, but like, did you just do the water noise? I said, I'm sorry, I was really into my character and I was like following the direction and it just got a little crazy. So yeah, so that was, to me, was hilarious because we had a good laugh about it. And then it was back to work. But yeah, that's the one I'm...
And now it's time for the Kamehameha contest, as they called it. But really it was just, you know, shout whatever attack from Dragon Ball Z you like the most and, you know, see what happens. So there was a lot of entries. There was like maybe like 7 or 8 people that did this. I'm only going to have a few, and then I'm going to talk about the winners after.
30 seconds, go! Come on, brother! Special Beat Cannon!
Oh my goodness!
You got this, man. You got this. We have a cosplay guest joining us here.
Oh my goodness.
Cosplay name?
Toptyr-cosplay.
Ooh, and
a voice actor.
Where's your realm from? Berserk. All right. Go for it.
From the diaphragm. Saiyan.
I'm just like,
I'm just Super Saiyan. That was cray.
Yeah, that was.
One more time. Do that again.
Like Super Saiyan 3. Just.
And that's your regular voice. Sorry. I love it. I'm gonna cast you in my next show, buddy.
Move it up. Come on, man. Yo, it's lit. Get it?
Kind of took over. Sorry.
Kind of killed it. Robert, where you from? Downey. All right, Downey in the house. Go ahead.
Bob for
Make
short
your
for
house
not
yours
long.
proud.
Oh.
Oh, instant transition.
I saw that.
That was creative. Yo, that was
I'm
creative.
saying
It's like you were just here,
right?
And now you're here.
But there was a Dak Prescott moment. I'm sorry, I'm a Cowboy fan.
All right, so that was quick. We literally just synced and we already knew what the answers are for our picks. So that was amazing. So you wanna? There we go. There we go. We're good.
Hello. Yes, we were like, I was reading your mind and you were reading mine. That was kind of weird.
That was it's like we had some fusion stuff.
Telepathic stuff like the father, son, Gohan, Kamehameha. You can do this. Do it.
You can do it.
You can do it.
So we got first, second, and third. Thank you guys so much for coming out and
yes, give it up for everybody, by the way. Before we announce the winners, give them all a big, giant round of applause.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, in third place.
But yeah, this event was just so chaotic, but it was a lot of fun. Third place goes to this woman in the purple shirt here. And then second place goes to the father and son duo who did a Team Kamehameha. And first place goes to the Guts cosplayer. They were all very, very fun and did a great job, and the audience engaged with them. And I was really happy the kid won. I think the kid, you know, deserved to win in my book. And the prizes for this event are just as good as the cosplay event, which is shocking. Like, you know, for such a like throwaway event, like where it's just like come up here and do a Goku Kamehameha thing, you know, you can come up, and this actually had a skateboard for the first place prize winner as well. So, you know, you could say it's even a little bit better than the cosplay contest in that aspect if you're into skateboarding. And I think it's signed too, which is cool, and I think it's got like Dragon Ball Z on it. But the crowd was starting to get rowdy, and they're here for the cosplay contest. You can see all the cosplayers starting to come out, and I'm just vibing, guys. I'm just having a blast, just chilling, waiting for the cosplay contest to begin. But let's get into it.
Support the cosplay community is even better. Yeah, yes, that's right. Please, master of Cat, get out of here. Oh my God, Cat, you're ruining the show. Sorry, I know. Great, is this like a whole episode of Up? Cat, you're like a real anime fan.
Nicole.
Oh my goodness, Lily's still here. Alright, we gotta get this show rolling, ladies and gentlemen. Let me go ahead and bring up the master of ceremonies of the cosplay competition. Again, longtime cosplayer, hugest friend, hugest supporter of the community. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for Chupacabras Cosplay!
Oh, thank you so much for introducing me. How are you guys doing today? I'm just kidding, that's not my voice, I'm kind of sick. Just kidding, no. Anyway, hi, nice to meet you guys. I've been a long time cosplayer for almost since like, yeah, forever. But, you know, I'm a special effects makeup artist part-time, not as much anymore. I like food. Me too! I'm a cat mom. I got 4 cats at home, love them to death. Let's see, and you know, horror and video games are my thing. Anyway, let me introduce you to our judges right over here. So first we got Kylie and Cream. Nice to meet you. So with Kylie, she's a master level craftsman focused cosplayer and costuming student at SoCal. So she's been competing since high school and has won numerous awards for her craftsmanship and performances. So yeah, give her a hand. And then this one, I really like saying her name, even when I first saw it the first time. Give it up to Bean and Cheese Burrito. Bean and Cheese Burrito. Katie has been sewing for 12 years, cosplaying for 3. She has been awarded by LA Comic Con and the OC Fair, and has recently Best Intermittent at Anime Expo 2023. She specializes in sewing, wig styling, and she has a huge experience with different techniques, and she's ready to show it off to everyone. The next one is Miss Chickapee. Chickapee is an award-winning SoCal-based cosplayer with 9 years of experience. She specializes in sewing, loves anything blue, poofy, and glittery, because you know, it's all about that girly pop. Yes, queen. She especially loves the world of competition, cosplay, as it allows her to combine performance and craft in the best way, which, you know, it's for everyone, which is even amazing, especially that's why we have such a variety of different judges here. So give it up for them! So, if you like, we can start with our contestants. All right, we have first is Kirby/Will.cos cosplay Natalie Gray from Castlevania Circle of the Moon. You want to come back up?
Laying down my cards on the table, sending out a message in a bottle. Came in through the door like a hurricane, and I hope you won't get your feet cold, 'cause you swept me up mine. I'm losing my cool when I'm here right next to you. I'm losing my cool. Yeah, I'm losing my cool when I'm under your control. I'm losing my cool. Yeah. Keeping the shades on though there's dark clouds. 'Cause if you look in my eyes you would see it all. And I gotta keep my head over the surface. Oh yeah. But your waves pulled me in and I can't hold it back again. I'm losing my cool when I'm here right next to you. I'm losing my cool. Yeah, I'm losing my cool when I'm under your control. I'm losing my cool. Yeah, I'm losing my cool.
Jellyfish Tears, Honey Bays, Band Presto, and a bunch of our amazing voice actors' signatures as well. All right, can I get all the contestants from the Cosplay Contest right up here on stage, please? Thank you. If you want, you can even sit on the floor, single file line. You know, you guys can scrunch up right here. All right, all right, all right.
Take 2 steps back, 2 steps back, 1 step back. 2 steps back. Windows, windows, shutters. All right, cool. Perfect. Anyway. All right.
Alright guys, so as you guys want, feel free to take pictures of our cosplayers right up front. And then at the end of the show, of course, you can take turns to take pictures of everyone as well. Alright, so what we're gonna do right now, we're gonna start off from, so far, audience's favorites, judges, and then going on up all the way to the top. Alright guys, so the first one we got is the audience's favorite. So I'll give the mic to the judges.
Hi guys! So we're excited to announce for, I guess who you guys cheered for the most, one a little bit crazy for, is going to be Giorno Giovanna. They were perfect. They were audience's favorite from the judges' choices. The audience's choices. Sorry. So the next one is judges' choices. We have Marianne as Katie A. Ari, and I'll give the mic over to the judges to explain to why.
We chose her as the judge's favorite because her craftsmanship was very good, and in addition to that, we thought that the way that she carried herself on stage after a little mishap with the costume, just carrying on and performing amazingly, we thought that was why.
Yeah, it was super cool. She said she had patterned the whole thing herself, and that's super hard. If you've never patterned something, it's incredibly difficult, and she did such a good job, and we were really impressed.
And we also loved her super sparkly, shiny tail and her adorable little ears. Handmade, of course.
Woo!
All right, so third place goes to Ilaria Cosplay as Jill Warwick. Come on, get your prize!
So we were super impressed with this costume because it is entirely handmade.
Woo! Show off your little black.
The techniques that were used in this was not something I was expecting, and they really were able to show off everything they were capable of doing with this cosplay.
There were many techniques that we thought were impressive, such as painting was very smooth and finished, and many higher level techniques such as like rolled hems, things that look very professional.
Fantastic, all right. So second place winner is Pixelated Nobody as Sir Alon. Please provide look at this that's sword.
We chose this person for second place because there were many different types of foam work demonstrated, such as different cutting techniques, different painting techniques, and it's very, very polished.
Yeah, this was super impressive. The samurai armor was all done correctly. It's super impressive to be able to come with not only just like a really big outdoor costume, but also to use the correct techniques when building it.
Yes, lots of awesome stuff like fabric wrapping on the scales that go all the way around the back of the costume, priming before painting. It's just wonderfully done.
Okay, all right, before we announce the first prize winner, let's just, once again, give a huge, praise to Hamu Cotton for that amazing performance. She gives out idol energy. It's just the expressions to everything, and her voice is just, all right, and also, can we get a big warm hand applause for everybody here that applied for the Cosplay Contest? They're just doing this all just because they enjoy the cosplay, the art, and everything. All right, so first place is Oji-san as Kumon.
Details that are all done perfectly. So many you can't see from the stage, just beautifully done. Just amazing.
Oh my god, do not get me started, guys. This is like genuinely a craftsmanship work of art. It is beautiful. If you get a chance, please ask them after to take a look. Gorgeous. Yes, I know. I get the wig too! I get a wig too! Yes, the whole costume is lined, properly finished. This top stitching is even and beautiful. Fabric choices are awesome. It's truly worthy of an idol costume. It's fantastic work.
Alright guys, so give it up for all our cosplayers here, our judges, and if you guys want to take time to meet with our cosplayers, take photos, have fun, and just know cosplay is for everyone, no matter the age, no matter your race, no matter your gender identity. Cosplay is for everyone.
And oh my goodness, this cosplay contest was so much fun. I think this is the longest cosplay contest I think I've ever watched, and I think there was even pre-judgment for this as well, because there was like another 50 cosplayers behind me that didn't make it into the full event. But here are the awards that they got. Here's some close-ups. As you can see, there's third place, which was like a nice little plaque, and some, you know, figures and a pop socket or whatever. And then second place, and then first place. And first place also came with a wig that looks like it's a Bash the Stampede wig, I think. But after that, all of the winners gathered up on the stage, and we had like a little photo session with the winners here, which was really fun. And let me know which cosplays you guys like down in the comments below. I've been to a lot of different cosplay events in the last couple of months, and it's been very interesting, to like say the least. Like, I feel like the smaller the event, the bigger the prize, and it's so interesting. I actually think the biggest prize I've seen so far was at the Japan Family Day event, and that was like, you know, $300 some of figures and gift cards or something like that. I don't know, it was crazy. And oh my goodness, Hamu fans have so much energy. I just don't know where they get it from. Hamu comes in here at the end. This was actually between the cosplay contest and like the judges' final decision of the cosplay winners. But I'm putting this at the end just so we can have like a nice little moment here to talk and end on, because Hamu here is dancing to a bunch of copywritten Japanese music, and as much as I love it, I'd like my videos to get pushed out to people. I can't have like 1,000 different songs in my videos getting me striked all the time. But Hamu's a lot of fun, guys. You know, check her out. There will be a link down in the description below for Hamu as well. And if you haven't already, be sure to give this video a like and subscribe. I've got a lot of cons to go to this year. I'm getting exhausted, guys. I've been to so many events this year. I don't know. I'm ready for next year to take a little break in the beginning of the year. But yeah. Let me know what con you guys want me to go to next. And if you haven't already, like and subscribe. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.